Hey, what's up everybody? Glad to be back. We've been really busy. We're out in the honey house today. We had to make some emergency sugar bricks, so we thought we'd bring you along. I know it's been a while since we've been real active on YouTube, but you know, I can't help that. We've had other things going on and I've been away. So we're going to show you how we're going to do these sugar bricks real quick. It's a real simple recipe. We like it really well. It works really well, and it really turns out good. You don't have to use the oven or anything like that, and it doesn't really make a mess. So stay tuned. We're going to show you how we do it. Okay guys, so the recipe we use, we've got a bowl down here and we put 10 pounds of sugar in it, and we put a half a cup of water. So he's going to go ahead and pour that in there and get it mixed up. You really want it to be like a snowball consistency. Not a lot of water at all. I mean, a half a cup for 10 pounds is really plenty. And he's going to mix that up real well until it gets down to a snowball consistency where it sticks together, just where you can clump it together and with it, and it won't fall apart on you. And then what we'll do is we'll take it and put it in our pans, and then we'll show you how we dry it. It's a real simple process, but we got a couple colonies here at the house that really need some extra stores. So, you know, the red maples is budding, but they're not out yet here for us. So we got to feed our bees, and this is the best way to do it right now. The mountain camp method does work, but I've seen bees kick the dry sugar out, and when it's in a brick, they eat it instead of, you know, messing with it, trying to drag it out of the hive. So this works really well for us, and you can put it right over top of the cluster, which is very beneficial, because if it gets real cold, that cluster is not going to be able to move to go to the food. Even if they've got honey above them or 2 frames over, we like to have this right directly over the cluster at all times in the winter time, so they have something there. I mean, if it gets below 32 to 30 degrees, they're not moving a whole lot, and you know, I have seen colonies starve to death with a frame of food right beside them. It's just because it's simply too cold for them to move over there to get it. So stay tuned. We'll show you putting them into the little containers that we use. We'll tell you where we get the containers at and what they are and how they work, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, we've got it mixed up pretty well. He put a half a cup, but he said he needs just a little bit more water to get it to the consistency of like a snowball. Don't be afraid to add a little bit of more water. It'll still work. You may just have to dry it a little bit longer, but the way we dry ours works pretty well for us. And tomorrow we'll come back and flip them over and dry the other side. So it works well. Stay tuned. We'll show you putting them into the containers and where we get them. Okay everybody, this is the consistency we're looking for. Kind of like a snowball, you know, not real, where it can just barely flake off, but it doesn't crumble and fall apart. So that's what you're looking for when you're making these. He's going to get ready to put them in the pans, and we'll show you that. Okay ladies and gentlemen, what we use is a Weber grill container. It's used to catch the grease. We get them at Lowe's. I think you get them in like a 10 pack for like $2 or $3, and they're not much. But we reuse them. We've used these for years now. Just try not to break them. And what he's going to do is he's going to push the brick down into it and mash it out as flat and as hard as he can get it, and as even and neatly as you can get it, because if you don't, sometimes they will crumble on you when you try to flip them. So you want to press out the sides and fill those sides in to where it's compacted into the tray like a brick, instead of, you don't want any air spaces in there, because a lot of times with the air it'll crack whenever you try to take them out of the container. Because we'll flip these tomorrow and let the other side dry, and they're done in 2 days. And yeah, it works really well. He's just going to keep packing it until it's neat and clean and feels like a brick, and then we're going to let them dry. So as soon as he gets these done packing, we'll show you what we're doing. Okay, he's making another one now, just to kind of show you how to press it out on the sides and in the corners. It's real simple. I mean, it's not rocket science. This is just how we do it. So that's what he's doing. He's just going to keep making these until we're out of the 10 pounds of sugar, and we'll have enough for the few queen breeding hives that we're going to use this year here. We're going to continue on with our series on how to continue to expand your apiary. We didn't get to finish with it last year because I had to go away for a while, but I wasn't in jail, I promise. Sounds bad. I had to go away for a while, but we'll get that done. And then what we'll do is, after he's got all these padded out, we'll take an industrial fan. We'll turn it on in here and the heater on. Doesn't have to be high heat, just a little bit of warm air circulating through here, and an industrial fan blowing that air over this table will dry the tops off of these tonight, and then we'll come back tomorrow and we'll flip them and we'll let them sit for another day, and they'll be completely dry after that. We'll be done with it, so and we'll be ready to go on to the beehives. Okay guys, we know this isn't a long video, but we wanted to show you how we make our sugar bricks. It's a very simple process, and the reason we're doing it is because our bees are running out of stores quickly, and they're right in the mode where they're wanting to kick off and get fired up and start making bees, and good. Our season's about to, you know, go nuts. So the red maples hadn't bloomed yet. It's going to be a couple of weeks, you know, till they bloom. They're budding out, but they don't all bloom at the same time, and we always get a hard freeze or frost and it kills them, and it's not real productive for us. We'll get some pollen off of it, and when we do, they really are going to start kicking off. So we got to do this to get our bees by. I apologize for my absence. I've been away for a while. You know, I hate that because we really enjoy these videos, and we didn't want to leave you hanging, but unfortunately that's kind of part of my job right now. Sometimes I'm going to have to be away, but we're also doing another YouTube channel. If you're into gold prospecting and treasure hunting and metal detecting or anything like that, the kids wanted to do one for that, so we're also doing one for that. So if you'd like to look at that, it's Treasure Detective Twig, TWIG, on YouTube, and we'd like your support on that if you're so inclined to do so, or those are the kind of videos you like, or you're interested in treasure hunting or metal detecting or prospecting. But we're going to keep the content. Our beekeeping endeavor is very important to us. Y'all are very important to us. We love you. We thank you for your subscribing to our channel and liking our videos and commenting and helping us get to where we are. So we're back. It's going to be limited on what we're doing for a little bit because the bee season hadn't kicked off yet. We got stuff in the works. We're also going to continue our series on how to expand your apiary because we didn't get to finish it, and I apologize for that. But we're going to also try to do a package series this year on how to start 2 packages of bees and get them going through the whole year and overwinter them. So that's what we're doing. We're bringing that to you. We appreciate you guys. We hope you're having a good bee season. We hope everybody's safe and healthy, and we'll see you on the next one.